Hey, this is Isaiah with First Response Roofing. I'm here on the west side of Indianapolis, and we're looking at a roof that is in dire need of replacement. And I'm gonna show you why it's so important to know the roofing system you're getting, ask the questions you need to ask, and if you get a low bid, ask them why they're a low bid. All right, so here we go. So you see here that this roof is, I'm afraid actually to walk on it because the decking is completely rotted out. I mean, completely. But you can see where it failed at, despite, the obvious, it wasn't screwed down. It was just laid over this gravel. And I think that I might put a few plates in it and stripped it in here. But what happened was, the edge here, you can see the edge pulled away. You see here on the edge, this is called tinting. And tinting happens when pretty much the EPDM, when it does, it shrinks and it pulls and it makes these tints on the wall. That is often, the reason why this happens because the contractor will fail to use what's called rust strip. And what rust strip does is you put it right at that transition, and as that roof goes from flat to up that wall, when it wants to pull, it'll have to pull the entire rust strip out first, which is held down. Those rust strips are held down by heavy duty fasteners and plates, and also has adhesive on it. So it's really, really hard to pull that rust strip off. And that rust strip is not cheap, but if you don't have it, this is going to happen to your roof over time. You can see they stripped the laps in with some, it looked like they might have actually cut some flashing in half and just stripped that in. So another thing that's just, when you're shopping on price, this is what you get, right? So if you're getting the estimate and you got one guy, especially commercial estimate, you got that one guy who's, $3K, $5K cheaper, he could be cheating you out of a major component. Commercial roofs are more than just the stuff you see. It's components that go on the edges. It's components that go right on around the pipes. Especially with rubber roofing. These are one of the best roofs, but also one of the hardest roofs to install because you really got to be a stickler for detail. So this is what I'm looking at today. This is what I'm going to bid later on this week, and I just want to bring your attention why it's so important to make sure you got all the right components in your commercial roof.